Japan. That's when his dad was playing in Japan, Jong Boom Lee, who's not just a Japanese baseball, but he's also a Korean baseball legend. Another 2-2 to Lee. Lofted down the right field line toward the corner. Waters sprints over and makes the grab. He tosses back towards second. Flores retreats to first. Lee's out. 2 gone. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID. This is the Royals Baseball Network.
Kansas Fan Headquarters, 97.5 and 1240 KFH Wichita, KNSS HD2 Clearwater, and Odyssey Sports Station.
With Stu and Eric, I'm Jake. We're in San Francisco. Scoreless game, bottom of the first inning. Runner on first with 2 outs. First pitch to Elliot Ramos. It's a fastball high, and that's ball 1. Well, Ramos was the Giants' leadoff hitter yesterday. He was 1 for 4. Now he's in the cleanup spot tonight. Even stance from the right side for Ramos, an all-star last year. Lorenzen delivers. And Ramos swings and misses. The count's now 1-1. Infield is shifted to the left side against Ramos. Pasquantino holds Flores on at first. A good amount of space on the right side of the infield right now. Here's the pitch. Fastball dots the low inside corner, called strike, and it's 1-2. And so Lorenzen's a pitch away from a scoreless bottom of the first. Second straight night that the Royals have a Californian on the mound. Bubic from the Bay Area, Lorenzen's from SoCal, Southern California. The pitch, Flores runs, and Ramos hacks it foul into the netting. Counts now 1-2. Lorenzen's from Anaheim, and then went to Cal State Fullerton in Fullerton, California. And the 38th overall pick by the Reds in 2013. Now his 11th big league season, his first full season with the Royals. The 1-2. Fastball high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. One of his college teammates is actually in the Giants dugout right now. He played in college with Matt Chapman, who is not in the Giants lineup tonight. The 2-2. Flipped foul into the first base dugout. Brian Sweeney was on the top step of the dugout, and he almost caught it. In and out of his hands. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lorenzen peers over his left shoulder, gets a peek at Flores, who doesn't have a big lead. Another 2-2. Ramos lines it into right center field, down into the gap, a base hit. Isbell cuts it off, spins, fires back to the infield. Flores goes first to third, and Ramos is on at first with a 2-out single. And so the Giants have runners on the corners with 2 outs for Willy Adames. Lorenzen's already had to throw 23 pitches in this inning. The 7-pitch battles with both Ramos and Lee. And so now a 2-out jam with Willy Adames at the plate. He was 0 for 3 with a walk yesterday. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and in, that's ball 1. Now the Giants yesterday were held to just 1 run. They stranded 7. They were just 1 for 6 with runners in scoring position. They had some opportunities. Here's the pitch. Slider over the outside edge, a called strike, 1-1. Adames was part of that in a way. He was at third base in the 7th inning when Tyler Fitzgerald lined out to Witt at short, and Adames got doubled off at third. It was a big play. The 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Now the Giants, though, this year have been one of the best teams in baseball with runners in scoring position. As a team, a .281 average with runners in scoring position. Third best in baseball. 2 balls, 1 strike on Willy Adames. Runners on first and third, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning, scoreless game. Here's the pitch. Adames hits it in the air, shallow right field. Massey sprints out. Waters scrambles in. He makes the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on base. for Lorenzen in the bottom of the first. We head for the second in San Francisco. Royals and Giants score.
Fans, Baby Ruth, the official candy bar of the Cincinnati Reds, is the go-to fan favorite treat before, during, or even after the game. Taste the deliciousness of high-quality dry roasted peanuts, rich caramel, and smooth nougat. There's nothing better than enjoying your favorite game with a classic candy bar. So get your hands on your own Baby Ruth bar today at your local Kroger.
Missions to Mars, driverless cars, AI chatbots. Feels like we're already living in the future. Robinhood is built for the future of trading. Robinhood's intuitive design makes trading seamless so you can spot opportunities and take control of your trades. You can now even trade stocks and crypto all in one place. Sign up for a Robinhood account today. Investing is risky. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, is a registered broker-dealer. Trading during extended hours involves additional risks. Cryptocurrency services are offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services.
Your floor's looking old? The solution? 50 Floor, the ultimate flooring experience. Schedule a free in-home consultation and they'll bring hundreds of samples to your home. They have the highest quality hardwood, carpet, laminate, and luxury vinyl with the best warranties in the industry and a best price match guarantee. Make an appointment today, mention promo code PODCAST, and get 50% off your flooring and materials. Save thousands. Call 877-50-FLOOR or visit online at 50floor.com. That's 50floor.com.
Caring for aging loved ones is a testament of devotion and dedication. A time when every new day is more precious than the one before. Pre-planning a celebration of life and paying in advance affords both of you more time to focus on each other, while the details are handled with professionalism and compassion by a partner as dedicated to you as you are to them. We're Dignity Memorial. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Michael Garcia leads off. Hayden Birdsong delivers. First pitch fastball, letter high, called strike, and it's 0-1. That fastball came in at 94 miles an hour. Birdsong has averaged 96 on the heater this year. He delivers. It's a breaking ball that bends in for a strike. 0-2. First curve we've seen from Birdsong. Well, the first inning was pretty darn sharp. It included a fastball at 98 at the top of his range. Here's the pitch. Curveball fouled straight back and down. Still no balls, 2 strikes on Michael Garcia. He was 2 for 4 yesterday, and he enters tonight as the Royals' leading hitter. Michael Garcia is batting .306 this season. And not only is that the best average of any Royal, even better than Bobby Witt Jr. right now, and is also the 7th best batting average in the American League. Here's the 0-2. Poke down the right field line, sinking fair, and it skitters into the sidewall. Garcia takes a sharp turn at first, slams on the brakes, and shuffles back. He's got a leadoff single. That might have been an extra base hit for Garcia if it had gotten down the line into the corner, but because it had so much side spin on it, it landed just inside the chalk and then caromed off the sidewall right to Mike Yastrzemski.
He is using the whole field so beautifully this first couple of months of the season. One of the big reasons he's hitting over 300.
He leads off first. Kevin Biggio steps in. The pitch. Fastball up and away. Ball 1. See how aggressive Michael Garcia is on the bases. With Patrick Bailey behind the plate. He's one of the best defensive catchers in baseball. He was the Gold Glover in the National League last year. Here's the pitch. It's low and in. Bailey thought about a back pick to first, but didn't throw. 2 balls, no strikes on Biggio. Now this year, Bailey has already thrown out 10 would-be base stealers of the 25 that have tried to steal a base against him. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Fastball over the inside edge, called strike, and it's 2-1. The Giants as a team, Patrick Bailey and Sam Huff included, have combined to throw out 16 would-be base stealers, tied for the most of any team in baseball. Garcia leads the pitch, and Biggio rolls it foul off the facing of the first base dugout. 2-2. Now, there have also been attempts against the Giants, so whenever there are attempts, you have a chance to throw runners out. As far as the Royals are concerned, well, the Royals have only allowed 8 stolen bases through their first 49 games. And they've caught 6. Pretty incredible. The 2-2. It skips in. Bailey knocks it away. Knocks it in front of him. And the count's full on Kevin Biggio. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Well, the Royals have an outside shot to set a record for fewest stolen bases allowed in a single season. At least in the divisional era, going back to 69. Something to keep an eye on. But we are now about a third of the way through the season. This is game 50 tonight for the Royals. Payoff pitch for Biggio. Garcia runs. Fastball swung on and missed. Throw to second on a bounce. Adames picks it. Tags late. Garcia slides in safely. So he's got a stolen base against Patrick Bailey and the Giants. It was a good pitch to throw on. And Adames made a great pick, and now the Giants are challenging.
San Francisco is challenging the safe ball at second base.
Well, that was a crew chief, Jordan Baker, who, if you could hear echoing through Oracle Park, said that the Giants are challenging the call at second base.
Looks like he may have got him on the leg just before the right foot hits the second base bag. We'll see.
Well, as far as pitches for Bailey to throw on, a high fastball is probably the best possible pitch for him to throw on, and the hardest pitch for Garcia to steal on.
Right.
Now, Bailey's throw wasn't perfect. It skipped into Adames, who had to bring his glove up when he was making the pick. And then he had to bring his glove back down to make the tag on Garcia, who was sliding in feet first. That's what made it a close play. And the call in the field was safe. Birdsong is throwing a couple of warm-up tosses just to stay loose.
Well, Adames and Garcia standing on second base, looking out of that giant board in center field at the replay. Both of them larger than life on the screen.
Now, should it stand, it would be Garcia's 11th stolen base of the season. Should it be overturned, it would be the 7th time that Garcia has been caught stealing this year. And so we wait for official word on whether or not Garcia stays at second base. And if there are any places to just sit and wait, this is a pretty good one. Beautiful night for baseball by the Bay. Now, Oracle Park in San Francisco opened in 2000, and for the last quarter century now, it has been one of the best and prettiest backdrops in all of baseball. You've got the wharf behind the left field fence, behind the giant Coca-Cola bottle and the big glove sculpture, and then, of course, China Basin and McCovey Cove just over the right field fence. The flags are still whipping out in that direction.
And, of course, if you come out here, you might want to sit a little bit high up rather than right behind the plate, because down there you don't see the water and everything. Up here in the upper deck, you see for miles and miles.
That's right.
The ballpark.
If you go to the upper deck down the right field line, all the way in the top level, there's a camera position up there right at the end of the line that basically looks straight down the right field fence. It's one of the best vantage points in baseball.
All the water, all the home runs into the water if they go that far.
They can shoot the field and then turn and get the kayakers. Here's Jordan Baker.
The call of the field is overturned. The runner is out.
The call of the field is overturned, and Garcia is out at second base trying to steal. So it's the 7th time he's been caught stealing. It's the 11th runner that Bailey's caught this year. And now there are 2 outs in the top of the second with the bases empty for Michael Massey. The infield shifts to the right side against Massey. Third baseman Casey Schmidt plays way off the line at third and right on the edge of the infield grass. The pitch, fastball up and in, and that's ball 1. Birdsong kicks the left leg, delivers. Curveball in for a strike, and it's 1-1. Birdsong made his major league debut last June. This time last year, he was still in Double-A. The 1-1. Massey waves and misses it, a changeup, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, Birdsong was still pitching for the Richmond Flying Squirrels at this point last year. Wasn't too long after that he got called up to the Sacramento River Cats. That's the Giants' AAA affiliate, and still is. That's the team sharing a ballpark with the Athletics this year, Sutter Health Park, about an hour and a half from here. And after 2 outings with the River Cats, he was off to the show. 1-2 to Massey. Line softly down the right field line toward the side netting and into the side netting. Still 1-2. Now, Birdsong, when he was called up from AA to AAA, was actually in the middle of a Flying Squirrels road trip. They were literally on the bus. The bus had to pull over, let him off, so that he could get on a flight and go cross country. The pitch. Massey chops it foul, first base side, 1-2. Well, the Squirrels were on their way to New Hampshire, and so the bus stopped in Baltimore and dropped Birdsong off at a local Denny's. He hung out, got some food, and then made his way west. Birdsong delivers, and Massey pops it up foul, back behind home plate into the second level just below us. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Drop them off where they can get something to eat, and maybe a place that's open 24 hours just in case.
Wonder if he got the Grand Slam breakfast.
He may have.
Here comes another 1-2 to Massey. Cued foul, third base side, still a ball and 2 strikes. Well, the reason that happened, it was easier for somebody from the Richmond clubhouse to go pick Birdsong up in Baltimore than for him to finish the 12-hour bus ride to New Hampshire and fly from there. The 1-2 bounces in, 2 balls, 2 strikes on Massey. That's the Eastern League in minor league baseball, and that's one of those fun minor league baseball stories.
For sure. The Royals fortunate, at least their AAA and AA clubs, at least their homes are fairly close to Kansas City, makes it easier.
2-2. Massey swings and misses over the top of a changeup, strike 3. That's 3 Ks for Hayden Birdsong through 2 scoreless innings in his first start of the season. No runs, a hit, no errors, nobody left. We go to the bottom of the second in San Francisco. Royals and Giants scoreless.
Dispatch, this is Mindy at CM Mo's & Sons Electrical, HVAC, and Plumbing.
You know, you don't have to put off fixing plumbing problems in your home anymore. I mean, you could just stop using the downstairs toilet or ignore that clogged drain in the kitchen. But what if affordable and professional help was fast and easy? Well, with CM Mo's & Son, it is. My team is on time and can take care of any type of plumbing issue. Visit cmmosandson.com to take care of your plumbing problems. CM Mo's & Sons Electrical, HVAC, and Plumbing. License 205366. Well, I gotta get back to it.
Dispatch, this is Mindy. Go ahead.
Hello, Kansas City. Learn about heroes in our community through the amazing program entitled Answering the Call, presented by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas City in partnership with Royals pitching coach Brian Sweeney. Answering the Call recognizes first responders whose service is making KC a better place to live, work, and play. During the Royals baseball season, we will honor a different first responder each month whose inspirational story deserves to be told, as well as being recognized prior to a game at the K. Learn more at bluekc.com/answering the call.
Steel deals are happening now. From instant savings on select tools to free battery offers on some of our most popular battery tool sets. You can enjoy great deals and do it all with Steel. Shop online or in store at your local Steel dealer. Offer valid for a limited time only at participating dealers while supplies last.
Make your Friday nights a blast with Fireworks Friday, presented by Price Chopper and Oreo. Grab your tickets to the next Friday night home game on May 30th when the Royals host the Tigers. Visit Royals.com/promotions. Scoreless game, bottom of the second inning. Lamont Wade Jr. leads off. Michael Lorenzen twists and fires. First pitch slider over the outside corner, called strike, and it's 0-1. Wade's a left-handed hitter, batting 6th in the lineup tonight. Casey Schmidt on deck, then switch hitter Patrick Bailey in the hole. Lorenzen delivers again. And Wade takes a strike. It's 0-2. He's got long purple sleeves on underneath his Giants City Connect jersey. And you're probably thinking, rightfully so, wait a minute. The Giants don't have any purple in their uniform. That's the Rockies. The 0-2. Changeup down and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now, this is actually one of the neat historical ties for the Giant City Connects. The purple accents on their jerseys, actually a callback to the New York Giants during the 1910s, over 100 years ago. The pitch, fastball up and away, 2-2. See, back then, for a 4-year span, the New York Giants, they wore violet as a tribute to New York University. NYU, their mascot, their moniker, they're the New York University Violets. The 2-2. Wade fists it, a bouncing ball up the middle. Massey ranges to his right, scoops it up, throws across his body on the run to first, in time for the out, one away. Nice play from Michael Massey, ranging up the middle on the Royals infield. That has been one of the best defensive infields in baseball this season, and it is at its strongest tonight. From third to first, Garcia, Witt, Massey, and Pasquantino. Now, Vinny in particular has been one of the best defensive first basemen in the game this year. You heard Ryan and Q talking about it pregame. First pitch to Casey Schmidt. And it's a slider over the high outside corner, called strike one. We've seen Lorenzen throw his slider to right-handed hitters tonight. That is not something we've seen this year or last year when Lorenzen first came to the Royals. Here's the 0-1. Clipped foul, in and out of Salvi's made a strike, 0-2. Well, when Lorenzen came to the Royals last year via trade, he scrapped the slider to right-handed hitters and started throwing the sweeper to righties exclusively, and that completely reversed the results that he'd had against right-handed hitters. He'd really struggled against righties when he was with the Rangers, and then with the Royals, he came to dominate them in large part because he swapped the slider for the sweeper. And that was the case to start this season, too. But Lorenzen is always tinkering, always working, always improving. The pitch. Foul tipped in and out of Salvi's mid. It rolls first base side, still 0-2.
Yeah, the phrase from Q about him before the game and often this year has been trying to be unpredictable. And when they see enough video of you over and over and over, like they have this good run he's been on the first couple of months, you throw a few curveballs metaphorically into your mix.
Entering tonight, when Michael Lorenzen was facing right-handed hitters, he'd thrown his slider just 16% of the time.
So he got a foul ball off his left thigh, so had to walk off the pain.
He's back behind the plate now. Still 0-2 on Schmidt. Lorenzen goes to the pitch com on his right hip. Now he's ready, and he delivers. And he bounces in a breaking ball. It goes all the way to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Casey Schmidt. Scoreless game, bottom of the second inning. Bases empty, 1 out. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Tied him up with his sinker, boring down and in. And Lorenzen has his first strikeout of the night with that strikeout by Michael, and every Royals strikeout this season. Sun Life Financial and the Royals Foundation will donate to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Greater Kansas City. That brings up Patrick Bailey, switch hitter, batting left-handed. Here's the pitch. Bailey waves and misses at a changeup, strike 1. Now, good as Bailey is defensively, he's struggled at the plate this year. He's batting just .185 on the season. And it hasn't really mattered if he's hitting lefty or righty. The pitch, he shows bunt, pushes it down the third base line, foul, and it's 0-2. That was a hard bunt down the line, but with the Royals infield shifted to the right side, had Bailey kept it fair, he probably would have had a hit. Wasn't fouled by all that much. It was right between Michael Garcia and Giants third base coach Matt Williams. No balls, 2 strikes on Bailey. With the bases empty and 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Here's Lorenzen's 0-2 pitch. Fastball rolled foul, first base side, still 0-2. Now, Bailey was the Giants' first-round pick in 2020. He's drafted 13th overall out of NC State. And some news tonight for a Royals first-round pick, the most recent one. Jack Caglione is making his AAA debut tonight with the Omaha Storm Chasers. They're taking on the Salt Lake Bees in Salt Lake City tonight. Another 0-2. Fastball knee-high down the middle, called strike 3. Bailey's down looking. Back-to-back Ks for Lorenzen to end a 1-2-3 bottom of the second. So we head to the third in San Francisco. Royals and Giants score.
Your floor's looking old? The solution? 50 Floor, the ultimate flooring experience. Schedule a free in-home consultation and they'll bring hundreds of samples to your home. They have the highest quality hardwood, carpet, laminate, and luxury vinyl with the best warranties in the industry and a best price match guarantee. Make an appointment today, mention promo code PODCAST, and get 50% off your flooring and materials. Save thousands. Call 877-50-FLOOR or visit online at 50floor.com. That's 50floor.com.
Fans, Baby Ruth, the official candy bar of the Cincinnati Reds, is the go-to fan favorite treat. Before, during, or even after the game. Taste the deliciousness of high-quality dry-roasted peanuts, rich caramel, and smooth nougat. There's nothing better than enjoying your favorite game with a classic candy bar. So get your hands on your own Baby Ruth bar today at your local Kroger.
Trading shouldn't have barriers. When Robinhood started, it was built to make trading more accessible. Now, Robinhood offers more sophisticated trading tools. Experience the future of trading on Robinhood Legend, the all-new desktop platform that harnesses intuitive design to deliver a seamless experience for traders. Free to use with a Robinhood account. The future of trading is fast, powerful, and precise. Experience it now on Robinhood Legend. Sign up today. Investing is risky. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, is a registered broker-dealer. Other fees may apply.
20% off sunglasses from Shadon Precision Eyewear. Hurry over to SeeBetterPlayBetter.com and use promo code SPRING. See better and play better with Shadon. That's SeeBetterPlayBetter.com. Promo code SPRING.
Beautiful night in San Francisco. We head for the third inning at Oracle Park. Royals and Giants scoreless. And so, Stu, so far tonight, same as last night, 0s through 2.
So the Royals come up in the third inning, Jake, with Drew Waters, switch hitter, about left-handed. 2 for 4 his last 2 ball games. All these Royals are seeing Birdsong for the first time tonight. He's making his first start of the year. He's done a great job out of their bullpen this year and earned the chance to start again tonight. They're very high on this young man, and we can see why early on. His first pitch of this third inning is off speed, and it misses high for ball 1 to Drew Waters, playing right field tonight. 1 homer, 4 doubles, 3 triples in the next one, and he takes a fastball for a strike. Fastball, slider, change, and curve. Hayden Birdsong. Right-hander kicks and deals. The 1-1 is way up high and gets away from the catcher, Patrick Bailey, and it's 2-1 now. First start of the season out of the bullpen. 1-0 with a 2.31 ERA with about a 2.5 to 1 strikeout to walk ratio. That's an impressive ERA out of the bullpen, because usually you're going to have at least one bad outing and spike that ERA with that few number of appearances. There's a ball pulled foul off the fists by Drew Waters. Isbell, India to follow if somebody gets on Bobby Witt Jr. No score here in the third. Royals and Giants. Game 50 of the season already, as Jake said. And the 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt. In and out of the glove of the catcher, Bailey. And now it's a full count on Waters. Royals have had base runners in each of the first 2 innings. 3-2, swing and a liner to center, and coming in and making a sliding attempt but unable to make the catch out there is Jung-Hoo Lee. He came in to shallow center sliding, and the ball was in and out of his mitt. And for the third straight inning, the Royals have a base runner. They've had a single in each of the first 3 innings, including that one. Ruled a base hit for Drew. And that'll bring up Isbell, who had a big RBI single in the 9th inning last night to give the Royals a little bit of breathing room. Made it a 3-1 lead, and they won by that score. Now pickoff throw toward first base. He gets away from the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. Down the line it goes. Second baseman Fitzgerald down the line to pick it up in foul territory as Waters scampers into second base on the error on this pitcher, Hayden Birdsong. So for the first time tonight, the Royals have a runner in scoring position now. And he is in scoring position at second base with nobody down. And Kyle Isbell, the number 9 hitter, still waiting to see his first pitch of the night. Third baseman in on the cut of the grass. Here's the pitch. It's upstairs. Of course, Isbell, an excellent bunter. Drew Waters at second base and nobody down. 1-0 the count on Izzy with India on deck. Isbell just a 148 career hitter against these guys. There's a breaking ball in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Bailey onto third. Will go Drew Waters. And in that particular instance, Isbell was shortening, showing bunt, but the ball was in the dirt. So an E1 after the base hit to lead off the inning by Waters. An E1 gets him to second. Now a wild pitch gets him to third. And they're going to bring their infield in here in the third inning in a scoreless game. With a runner at third, nobody down. Izzy up there with a 2-0 hitters count. The pitch. And a fastball called strike. Bell tie on Kyle Isbell. Hits in 15 of his last 20 games with an at-bat. That's a .339 average over his last 20 games. Waters leads from third, 2-1. Now the pitch from the righty. And it's down low in the dirt. It's 3-1. Well, an error and a wild pitch. How about a pass ball? Although, as Jake mentioned, Patrick Bailey's a Gold Glover back there, but how about another free base to get Waters home now? Infield in, runner at third, nobody down, 3-1. And the pitch, and a swing and a fly ball hit pretty well to center. Lee is there, tagging as Waters, catch is made. Here comes Waters, here's the throw home, it is cut off, and the Royals take a 1-0 lead on a sacrifice fly off the bat of Kyle Isbell after Drew Waters started the inning with a base hit and wound up getting to third base with still nobody down, and he comes home to score. 1-0 KC as Izzy drives in his 14th of the year. So nobody on, one out, and now the top of the order. Jonathan India, who flied out to right field his first time up, so he gets a second look now. A young Hayden Birdsong, whose first pitch is lifted high in the air, shallow left center. The shortstop backpedaling, still going back, and Adames makes the catch in shallow left center. And India is a quick out number 2. And that'll bring Bobby to the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. struck out his first time tonight on a fastball. Bobby came in at 302. He leads the majors in doubles with 18 of them now. Hit his 18th double in the first inning last night. 1-0 Royals. Here's the pitch to Bobby, and he takes a breaking ball for a strike. 0-1 on Bobby Witt Jr. And the next one. And a swing and a chopper behind the bag at Schmidt, the third baseman. He'll throw to first just in time to get Bobby. He hit it sharply into the ground, and it bounced right into the glove of Schmidt. He throws to first. Bobby retired, but the leadoff single by Waters turns into the first run of the night. We go to the home third inning, 1-0 KC.
Game 2 of the 2015 World Series had 1 star, and leading 7-1, Johnny Cueto was still center stage in the 9th.
Cueto looking for out number 27. There it is, fly ball to right. And the Royals lead the series 2-0. A complete game, 2-hitter for Johnny Cueto.
With all the momentum, the boys in blue headed to New York up 2-0. Another step on the 2015 Royals' road to a championship.
This is Mitzi Dulon, founder of Simply Fuel. In 2015, as the Royals team sports dietitian, I randomly made my protein ball recipe for the players. The players loved them, and we won a world championship 6 weeks later. Made with clean, gluten-free ingredients, they are loved by kids, adults, and pro athletes. Buy my Simply Fuel protein balls at Costco, Sam's Club, or Walmart. Go to simplyfuel.com to find them in your local Costco, Sam's Club, and Walmart.
Business banking is a breeze at Hawthorne Bank. With quick decisions and local support, you'll experience the difference of working with a community bank for all your business financial needs. Our experienced team tailors banking services to your business. So if you're ready for that next challenge, we're ready to help you reach your goal. And with mobile banking, managing money around game time has never been easier. Visit us at hawthornebank.com and start connecting to what's possible. Hawthorne Bank, member FDIC.
Road to the championship look back at the 2015 World Series is presented by Simply Fuel Protein Balls. Purchase Simply Fuel Protein Balls at Costco, Sam's Club, and Walmart today. Bottom of the third inning, the Royals have taken a 1-0 lead in the top of this third inning, and now in the bottom of the third, their number 9 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald, right-handed hitting second baseman who loves to go after the first pitch. He's up for the first time tonight. He's never faced Lorenzen before tonight. Came in hitting .286, 2 homers, 5 doubles, and a triple. Here's the first pitch to him, and he'll swing and hit it well. Deep left field. Back goes the left fielder. Biggio reaches up, and he made the catch. And now he's down. He went hard into the wall, and he's down on his back on the warning track. And Kyle Isba comes over to see if he's all right.
Oh, that was an incredible catch, leaping and crashing into the fence. And it looked like the baseball might have fallen out of his glove when he crashed into the wall. In fact, it was his glasses on the top of his cap.
Oh, okay.
He crashed into the wall brim first. I think he might have broken his glasses crashing into the wall, but more importantly, he held on to the baseball. That's a tremendous grab.
And his glasses have white rims, so it was something white. They were on his cap, actually, going up against the fence. And then they came off his cap, but the ball stayed in his glove as he went hard into the wall, but he stays in there. Big play to get Tyler Fitzgerald. We mentioned he loves to go after the first pitch. He came in 7 for 10 on the year. Success rate in terms of swinging at the first pitch, but right there, it's allowed out for the first out of the inning. So great play by Biggio in left center, and now it's back to the top of the order. Mike Yastrzemski, who takes a pitch a little bit low for a ball.
Also, luckily for Biggio, the sun's just about gone down, so he doesn't need the sunglasses anymore.
That's true.
Anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't need them. He doesn't wear his sunglasses at night. 1-0 the count. And the pitch from Lorenzen. And he misses upstairs. Michael had to throw 27 pitches in a scoreless first inning. Had to work around a couple of singles. He stranded the 2 base runners, and he's kept San Francisco off the board so far. Then he had a nice, efficient 1-2-3 second inning that included a couple of strikeouts. Now the 2-0 to Yastrzemski, and he takes a strike, and it's 2-1. Michael has been a different pitcher on the road than at home. He's had a lot more starts on the road. 3 home starts, 6 road starts for Lorenzen this year. 2-1 the count. Looks into Salvi. Now the 2-1 pitch. And a called Steve Reich at 92. At home in 3 starts at Kauffman Stadium, 2-0 with a 0.95 ERA. On the road in 6 starts, 1-4 with a 5.35 earned run average. But so far so good tonight through 2 1/3 innings, working with a 1-0 lead. Left-handed hitting Yastrzemski waits. Now the pitch and a swing and a slicer foul out of play down the left side. Yastrzemski's in his 7th year with the Giants. Jake mentioned he was drafted by Baltimore, and he really was grinding in their farm system for many years, and then got traded over here in 2019, and he's been a very good San Francisco Giant since coming to the big leagues. 2-2 pitch, a line drive right field, and over to plate on a hop as he moves toward the right field line is Drew Waters. So a base hit with 1 down for Yastrzemski. And the batter will be Wilmer Flores. When Yastrzemski got to the big leagues, his grandpa, Carl Yastrzemski, obviously his biggest fan, didn't want to miss his games. He had to stay up extra late in New England for these West Coast games to watch his grandson, but he's given him a lot to watch. Now Wilmer Flores. He had a bloop single his first time, and he'll stand in and look at a ball low from Michael Lorenzen, who's given up 3 singles but no run so far. Runner at first, 1 out. Bottom of the 3rd, 1-0 KC. Each team with 3 hits. Lorenzen from the stretch now deals. And it's a little bit low, and it's 2-0 on Flores, who's grounded into 5 double plays this year. That leads the Giants. Lorenzen wears uniform number 24 on that gray Road Royals uniform. 2-0 the count. And now pickoff throw. Yastrzemski has 5 steals. He's back standing up. Lorenzen has had 3 ground ball double plays turned behind him through his first 9 starts. 2-0 on Flores. Now the pitch, and it's over below, and it's 3-0 with the number 3 hitter Jung-Hoo Lee waiting on deck. Flores is having a good homestand. He's been a much better hitter at home than on the road, like a lot of batters. 349 at home with an OPS of 961. This team, like the Royals, a much better home record than road record. 3-0 in the pitch, and it's a called strike of the knees. Giants are 16-8 at home, 12-12 on the road. but they lost 9 of their last 12 road games. So this place has been good to them, just as the Royals at Kaufman are 17-9, but they're under 500 away from the K. 3-1. Yastrzemski leads from first in the pitch. Swing and a grounded to short. Bobby has it. Flips to Massey for one. A little late on the relay throw, but he gets it there for the out. It goes 6-4-3. It was hit sharply to Bobby, so Michael had a little extra time to get a good grip on the baseball and complete the double play. And Lorenzen faces the minimum, and we go to the 4th inning with the Royals up.
Your floor's looking old? The solution? 50 Floor, the ultimate flooring experience. Schedule a free in-home consultation, and they'll bring hundreds of samples to your home. They have the highest quality hardwood, carpet, laminate, and luxury vinyl with the best warranties in the industry and a best price match guarantee. Make an appointment today. Mention promo code PODCAST and get 50% off your flooring and materials. Save thousands. Call 877-50-FLOOR or visit online at 50floor.com. That's 50floor.com.
Fans, Baby Ruth, the official candy bar of the Cincinnati Reds, is the go-to fan favorite treat before, during, or even after the game. Taste the deliciousness of high-quality dry-roasted peanuts, rich caramel, and smooth nougat. There's nothing better than enjoying your favorite game with a classic candy bar. So get your hands on your own Baby Ruth bar today at your local Speedway.
Trading shouldn't have barriers. When Robinhood started, it was built to make trading more accessible. Now, Robinhood offers more sophisticated trading tools. Experience the future of trading on Robinhood Legend, the all-new desktop platform that harnesses intuitive design to deliver a seamless experience for traders. Free to use with a Robinhood account. The future of trading is fast, powerful, and precise. Experience it now on Robinhood Legend. Sign up today. Investing is risky. Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, is a registered broker-dealer. Other fees may apply.
Well, we had a tight game last night. The Royals outlasted the Giants 3-1. Last night's game was scoreless through the first 7 innings before the scoring started late. Tonight, the Royals put up a run in the 3rd inning. They lead 1-0 as we go to the 4th now, and Vinny Pasquantino, who has been heating up at the plate, will lead things off. He singled to the opposite field his first time up. Royals have 3 hits, and the first 2 hits were opposite field hits against this young right-hander, hard-throwing right-hander. Vinny with an opposite field hit in the 1st inning. Michael Garcia an opposite field hit in the 2nd inning. Let's see what happens to Vinny here. First pitch. He'll take a fastball for a strike. 95 miles an hour from Hayden Birdsong, Mattoon, Illinois native, 6'4", 23 years old. Now the 0-1. And a fastball misses a little bit away at 96. He's out of Eastern Illinois University. Same alma mater as our late great friend Fred White out of Eastern. There's a breaking ball swung on a miss. Big cut as Vinny was way out in front. 1-2 on the Royals' first baseman. He's been starring with his glove and lately with his bat as well. Here's the 1-2. And it's down low off speed. Vinny has hit in 5 straight games now, 777. The OPS his last 24 games, so basically a month worth of games. So, and of course the big homer last night. 2-2. Now the pitch, and it's a fastball high, and it's a 3-2 count. Vinny's homer last night was his team leading 8th. And the payoff pitch. And a swing and a grounder right to the shortstop. Schmidt, or the third baseman Schmidt rather, he's playing over in the shortstop hole, and he'll throw to first for the out. So it goes 5-3 as Vinny hit it to the left side again, as he did when he got his hit the first time up. They were playing him to pull on the infield, and Casey Schmidt made the play. So 5-3, and the batter is Salvador Perez. 0 for 5 in the series so far after 3 for 12 against St. Louis over the weekend. Here's the pitch and a swing. And a fly ball left center, and coming in, diving and making the catch is Elliot Ramos, robbing Salvi of a base hit. Boy, off the bat it looked like a bloop single perhaps, but no. Elliot Ramos robs him of a hit. And Jake, before the game, you and I were talking about the fact that statistically, and they really dive in deep and go to exit velocity in terms of expected numbers, Salvi, when you look at the expected numbers, is the unluckiest guy in baseball, and he just had an unlucky turn of events right there, as the batter now will be Garcia with 2 down. Here's the first pitch, and he takes a fastball high.
And he has been for some time. He certainly was at the beginning of the season in most of April, and then he caught fire, and the batted ball results were starting to match the process for Salvi.
Here's the 1-0 to Michael, and a breaking ball bounces in front of the plate.
And then lately it's tapered off again where, sure, there's been some swings and misses, but he's also been unlucky as the second widest difference between his actual batting average and his expected batting average, and the biggest difference in his slugging, expected and regular.
2-0 pitch, and a swing, and a shot toward the middle, and by the shortstop Adames into center for red-hot Michael Garcia, who's 2 for 2, and now has 4 hits in the series. He went 4 for 10 against the Cardinals. He's now 4 for 6 in this series. He's on with 2 down for Kevin Biggio, who battled the left field fence and won the battle in the last inning, making a great catch. And good to see he stayed in the game and that he's able to get up there and take his hacks now. Let's see if he can make something happen with Garcia at first, 2 down. Let's see if he's running. First pitch, he's not running, and it's a fastball high. 1-0 the count. Garcia was caught trying to steal second in the second inning. This excellent defensive young catcher Patrick Bailey threw him out at second base. Montway Jr. holding the runner. 1-0 on Biggio. Now the pitch. And it's a called strike. It was actually a strike him out, throw him out double play as it turned out when Biggio struck out in that second inning when they got Garcia after replay review. He was initially called safe, but then overruled. He was out. 1-1. And the pitch. And a swing and a foul off. Royals got a run in the third inning, the only run of the game by either club. Waters led off the third with a single, went to second on an error, went to third on a wild pitch, and came home in a sacrifice fly off the bat of Kyle Isbell. So 1-0 KC. Trying to clinch a series win here in San Francisco. A day game tomorrow in the finale. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch down. That's a strikeout. The 4th of the night for Hayden Birdsong. And we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. 1-0 KC.
Welcome to the Chevy Lightning Round. Guess the clues to win. First team, you're up.
Powerful, commanding, unstoppable.
Silverado.
Adventurous, fun, techie.
Trailblazer.
Stylish, nimble.
Tracks.
Innovative, electric.
Blazer EV. Lightning Round champions. You've guessed all the right Chevy clues. Silverado, Trailblazer, Trax, and Blazer EV.
Well-qualified buyers get 0.9% financing for 60 months on all 2025 Chevy Silverado 1500 pickups. That's over $6,600 in average finance savings. Proud partner of the Kansas City Royals. Monthly payment is $1,705 for every $1,000 you finance. Example down payment 9.5%. Must finance with GM Financial. Some customers may not qualify. Not available with lease and some other offers. Take new retail delivery by 6/2/2025.
Booth Creek Wagyu, KC's premier Wagyu beef meat market, has even more convenient ways for you to shop. In addition to their location at 135th and Metcalf, they're now open at 95th and Knoll. Baseball is back. Time to get your game day grill going. Whether you're looking to wow your family with a meal at the ballpark or sear the best steak ever while listening to the game on the deck, Booth Creek Wagyu experts are ready to help you pick out something unforgettable. Booth Creek Wagyu, now with 2 locations, open 7 days a week or at boothcreekwagyu.com.
Be one of the first 8,000 fans at the K Tuesday, May 27th. Week from tonight when the Royals battle the Reds. You'll get your very own, again, first 8,000 fans. You'll get your very own Pasquatch necklace. Secure your seats today at Royals.com/promotions. Just don't ask him to autograph it. It's too tough. You can't write that small, but it'll be a nice keepsake for you next Tuesday night against Cincinnati. Jung-Hoo Lee is their center fielder, left-handed hitter to lead off the 4th, and he fouls the first pitch from Michael Lorenzen off the netting in front of the Royals dugout for strike 1.
Hey, everybody could use some bling, right?
Of course. Lee flied to right field his first time up. Lorenzen back to work. The 0-1 and a swing and an opposite field liner slicing foul down the left side and into the seats, foul ball. And Lorenzen gets ahead 0-2. Michaels at 55 pitches. He has shut them out through 3 innings so far on 3 hits. Now the 0-2. And off speed, it misses down and away. Salvi liked the location of that changeup and made a gesture to Lorenzen saying "attaboy," even though it didn't cause a swing. It's 1-2 now. And the pitch and a swing and a bouncer to second, right to Massey from the edge of the outfield grass. He'll throw to first for the out. So 2 up, 2 down. Elliot Ramos will stand in. He has hits in 6 straight games now with a single in the first tonight. Their cleanup hitter, a right-handed hitter. 8 homers, 11 doubles. 847 is OPS. So he's having a very good season for San Francisco. Michael Lorenzen kicks and delivers. And a swing and a miss to the first pitch fastball at 95. Last night, Chris Bubich and the Royals beat the Giants here 3-1. Bubich getting the victory. Here's the 0-1. And it misses a little bit high. San Francisco's now 4-11 against left-handed starters, but they're an MLB best 24-9 against right-handed starters, such as the one they're facing tonight, Lorenzen. They've been tough on righties. The pitch, and it's up and in. Did it hit the batter? It did. It just clipped him. And so Ramos will head to first base with 1 down. He's on for the second time tonight, hit by the Michael Lorenzen pitch.
A kind of funny interaction between Salvi and Ramos. Salvi looked at Ramos and said, "You sure that hit you?" And Ramos and I was like, "Yeah, that got me." And Salvi was like, "You sure?" And Ramos was like, "Yeah, no, it got me. Back of the knuckles."
Yeah, just barely, but easy for us to say. We didn't just get hit on the hand. I mean, maybe it did hurt. It looked like it really, really grazed him, but he'll take the base.
I think he has one of those hand guards on the back of his hand, like we see Bobby wear.
A lot of players, yeah, that makes sense. So Vinny will hold Ramos on at first. Here's Willie Adames, their talented shortstop, right-handed hitter, fly to right his first time. Lorenzen from the belt now deals, and a big swing and a miss. Boy, he was swinging for the downs on that fastball, but came up empty. 0-1 the count. Adames is 0 for his last 10. Royals have turned 1 double play tonight. Runner at first, 1 out, 0-1 pitch, and a swing and a miss. A good breaking ball. It's his sweeper, breaking down and away from that right-handed batting Willie Adames, who's been such a big part of Tampa Bay's success and then Milwaukee's success, and now trying to be part of the Giants' success story. 0-2, runner goes, pitch is hit high in the air, deep right center field. Back goes the center fielder Isbell. It's going to be over his head, and it's going to bounce up high off the wall. A runner's going to come around third and score. Bobby with the relay throw into third. It's late. And into Triple's alley. It's an RBI triple, and the Giants tie at 1-1.
Now to your point, they don't call it Triple's alley for nothing. It is 415 feet to that area of the ballpark where the high brick wall meets the center field fence, and Willie Adames basically hit the 415 mark in the center field wall on a bounce.
Thought it might be able to bounce over the fence for just a double, but that was not the case. It stayed in the yard, stayed in play, and so it's a triple. And for Adames, that's his first triple of the year. Now the Royals bring the infield in a 1-1 game. Runner at third, 1 out. The batter is Wade, and he'll take a strike. Lamont Wade Jr. has grounded out to second base. He's only hitting a .172, but as you've heard many times, the batting average goes way up when you bring the infield in. Runner at third, 1 out. 0-1 pitch, and it's high, and it's 1-1.
He's also been much better overall in the month of May.
Yeah.
262 average this month.
Yeah, how about that? In his career, 296 in the month of May. He loves this month. So infield in all the way around. Adames leading from third, 1-1. Left-handed batter waits, chokes up on the bat. Now the 1-1, and it's up and in. And it's 2-1 on Lamont Wade Jr. He's having a good homestand as well. Came in 5 for 12 during this stay at home for the Giants. 2-1. And the pitch. And it's low, and it's 3-1. Giants are 4-3 on this homestand. They played Arizona and the Athletics, and are wrapping it up here tomorrow with the Royals before they hit the road for 3 cities. Royals will head to Minnesota after tomorrow afternoon's ball game. 3-1 on Lamont Wade Jr. And the pitch. And it's low, ball 4. So Lorenzen did not have good location facing Wade right there, and so he issues his first walk of the night. He hit a batter earlier in the inning, and that led to a run. The batter that was hit was Ramos. He came around to score. Now there's going to be a meeting on the infield. The whole infield comes in, joining Salvi, and the pitch of Lorenzen is it's first and third with only one out. How do they want to play it here with Casey Schmidt standing in, their right-handed hitting third baseman? He just came back from the injured list yesterday. He missed 27 games. 1 for 2 with a double yesterday. He has struck out and is only at bat tonight. So Adames at third, Wade at first. 1 out. Lorenzen from the belt. Now deals. And a fastball is a called strike. 0-1. 1-1 game. Royals and Giants here in the bottom of the 4th inning. First and third, 1 out. 0-1. And a swing and a ground ball through the hole on the left side. An RBI base hit. Adames comes in to score to give the Giants a 2-1 lead. So a base hit to left by Casey Schmidt. Brings home Adames. Wade goes to second base, and a hit batter and a walk in this inning have not helped Lorenzen one bit. And now he's got first and second one down, and the batter will be Patrick Bailey. Their catcher, switch hitter about left-handed. Bailey struck out looking his first time. They shade this batter who's hitting left-handed around to the right, looking for a double play. First and second, 1 out, the pitch. And a swing and a grounder to the right side. Vinny has it. He'll step on first, and that'll be his only play. He thought about throwing down to Bobby covering second base, but it wasn't hit that hard. And he gets the one sure out at first. So that ground ball advances Wade to third and Schmidt to second. So second and third, 2 down for San Francisco. And the number 9 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald, who hit a drive to deep left field that was caught by Biggio as he crashed into the wall in the 3rd inning. He'll bat now. Second and third, 2 down. First base open, but Yastrzemski on deck. Righty as Fitzgerald waits. He's been hot at the plate. Now the pitcher will step off and bluff towards second base. Infield back with 2 down. Outfield straight up. 2-1 San Francisco. And now the home plate umpire is making his way out to the mound, Charlie Ramos. And it looks like Michael Lorenzen's having a little pitch comm issue. So the bat boy will bring another listening device out to Michael Lorenzen, who will put it into his Royals baseball cap. Make sure he's hearing the pitches that Salvi's calling, or in some cases that he's calling. So the Royals are trailing for the first time in this series, down 2-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. They were leading 1-0 going to the bottom of the 4th, but the Giants have put up 2, and a base hit could double their run total with second and third and 2 down. And Tyler Fitzgerald waiting to see a pitch from Lorenzen, who comes set, and now he deals, and it's a fastball at the belt high, called strike. Fitzgerald came in .333 his last 19 games. 0-1 the count. Lorenzen kicks and deals, and a swing and a miss. A good breaking ball. Had him out in front. He quickly gets at 0-2 on the number 9 hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald, who has struck out 23 times on the year. 0-2. And the pitch. And it's down and away for a ball. Fitzgerald wears uniform number 44. University of Louisville product. Giants drafted him back in 2019. 1-2 in the pitch. And a swing and a foul tip strikeout. That takes care of Fitzgerald. And Lorenzen allows 2, but strands a pair as well. And we go to the 5th with the Giants leading.
Fans, Baby Ruth, the official candy bar of the Cincinnati Reds, is the go-to fan favorite treat before, during, or even after the game. Taste the deliciousness of high-quality dry roasted peanuts, rich caramel, and smooth nougat. There's nothing better than enjoying your favorite game with a classic candy bar. So get your hands on your own Baby Ruth bar today.